The Wyfold Challenge Cup now, this is for Club Cotslas Falls, and on the Berkshire Station on the left side of your screen, Deal, Warmer and Kingsdown Amateur Rowing Club going up against Marlow Rowing Club on the Buckinghamshire Station to your right. And we've commented on the conditions many a time here, a bit blustery, a bit bumpy, and I think one of the crews will actually quite like that, weirdly, Peter. I think Deal, Warmer and Kingsdown much more used to those conditions than most.
Absolutely, they're more than prepared. They won't mind that at all. We're talking about the crew on the left of your picture on the Berkshire Station. Actually, they're a little bit down at the minute. Marlow has had a rapid start, and they took an early advantage. I wonder if they're going to be able to hold on to it.
Yeah, that Marlow jetting out in front of the crew that row on the coast in Kent. That's saying not most crews used to flat water. They're used to coastal rowing down on the Kent coast, but it's not helping them at the moment. But look, Marlow, they've had a brilliant season in this Wyfold Cotslas 4, and dare I say, I don't want to give them the commentator's curse, but they are lauded, I think, in this Wyfold event as one of the favourite crews to progress very far in this event.
I can see why. The bow seat of Marlow Rowing Club is actually he won the Aussie Schoolboy Championships in the men's 8, and then the 2 seed actually beat Mahé Drysdale at Diamonds in 2019. Matt Brigham.
Ah, yes, and I think that's a good thing to note, actually. Matt Brigham in this Marlow crew. You are allowed one winner of a Henley event on board in the Wyfold Challenge Cup. There is a little asterisk next to that, given that there's an exception for if you are the current holders, but you are allowed a winner on board in this event. And here for Marlow Rowing Club, they've got a number of Henley appearances on board. James Dolman in the stroke seat, 27 years of age, and already has contended 6 Henley Royal Regattas himself. And behind him, Alfred Heath, 5 Henley Royal Regattas for the 25-year-old, and rowing alongside Matt Brigham, who we've just spoken about, the giant slayer who beat Mahé Drysdale all those years ago in the Diamond Sculls, and switching now to sweep rowing, it seems, to help Marlow progress in this event. And Matt Collins in the bow seat, he's the only debutant at Henley Royal Regatta, just 19 years of age.
Great shot there from the producers of that Marlow crew. They're moving together so nicely, and they've actually started taking it down through the gears. I believe they're going to try to conserve their energy for tomorrow, but also avoid any mistakes.
Indeed. Now we've got this crew from Deal, Warmer and Kingsdown Amateur Rowing Club on screen. They're also taking advantage of the rule of allowing one Henley winner on board, because in the bow seat, Tyler Arnos won the Brit for Thames back in 2023, last year, just 12 months ago. In front of him, Thomas Barwell, William Dennis and Rhys Mullaney in the stroke seat, a coastal champion in the senior 4s, and also raced an Ironman last year. So a very all-round athlete, our strokeman Rhys Mullaney in this Deal crew.
I think he's definitely going to be used to feeling a bit of pain in his legs and upper body. Ironman is a tough feat.
Yeah, very tough indeed, but probably just as tough as the last few 100 metres of the Henley Royal Regatta course. Marlow are not having to work quite as hard to keep their boat ticking along against the stream here on the Buckinghamshire Station. They've taken that rating right down, Pete, haven't they?
At this point, they're going to want to secure their victory today. They will already start thinking about their race tomorrow, how they can best prepare for what's to come. This is only day 2, and we've got 4 more days of racing to go.
We do. Now, one of the things, having a look at some of the race report from yesterday in Deal's crew, they were complimented for their steering, and I'd like to also enhance that compliment, because they've had a great run down on the Berkshire Station. They've stayed out of trouble, and even though they're trailing this crew from Marlow, I think they've executed a brilliant race.
I couldn't agree more, Camilla. Conditions are so incredibly tricky today, and actually the thing about the Henley course, the conditions change throughout it, because you've got the island shadow, and then you become open during the race, and they keep changing.
Yeah, exactly. We've got lots of landmarks along here that do different things to the wind. The course sort of gets impacted by different parts of the weather systems and the river system, but Marlow navigating all of that with ease, and as we'd expect them to in this Wyfold Challenge Cup event, they will cruise through the line ahead of the Deal, Warmer and Kingsdown Amateur Rowing Club crew. I think maybe the first crew from Deal in the Henley Royal Regatta job. I'll have to double check that. But
think you might be
there
right.
are our winners, Marlow Rowing Club.